The weird truth of the AI video era is that your biggest problem is not making gorgeous frames. It is making frames that belong to the same project. AI can give you 50 different looks before lunch. It can extend sets, invent textures, and smooth over continuity mistakes. What it cannot do is decide the governing logic of your images. That judgment is the real craft now. Your job is to pick a visual identity system before you generate or shoot a single frame. A useful system has 4 parts: persona, palette, silhouette, and world. Think of them like a constitution, not a mood board. A constitution is made of rules, and rules are what keep you from drifting into beautiful but wrong. Start with persona, because it is the fastest way an audience decides what they are seeing. Persona is how the central figure reads before they move. Not their backstory, not their actions. Just the immediate projection, status, temperature, danger, vulnerability. Force it into 3 adjectives. Something like weary, coiled, unreachable. Then prove those adjectives in stillness. Freeze a frame before the character speaks. If the read is unclear, change costume, posture, grooming, or the lighting angle. A collar up versus down, sleeves rolled versus buttoned, hair contained versus loose. Those are not styling details. Those are persona decisions. In music videos, persona has to survive high energy and repetition. The artist's default stance, walk, and gaze direction become anchors you can return to across setups. Without those anchors, the video becomes a slideshow of outfits. Next comes palette, which is where many projects quietly fall apart. A palette is not cool tones or warm vibes. It is a rule set with teeth. Write a palette constitution. Pick 3 to 5 permitted colors. Pick 1 or 2 forbidden colors. Name the dominant color that owns the frame. Give each permitted color a job. One might be your skin tone anchor. Another is the environment base. Another is the accent for danger or desire. Add a neutral for rest and a highlight for power. Then defend the system by forbidding the colors that dilute it. If your world lives in rust, ochre, and deep teal, then primary blue and grass green are not innocent. They are identity leaks. Stress test the palette in the worst light: flat overcast, fluorescent, harsh noon, golden hour. If your rules only work in perfect conditions, they are not rules. They are wishes. In an AI pipeline, treat the palette like a constant you append to every prompt, plus a small reference set. Do not let the model improve your color. It will, and it will be wrong. Third is silhouette, the most undervalued tool for making your work feel expensive and intentional. Silhouette is not costume detail. It is the readable shape in wide shot, at thumbnail size, against a busy background, in motion, and sometimes in strobe or low light. Test it brutally. Shrink your frame until it is tiny. Convert it to black and white. If the character turns into a blob, you do not have a silhouette yet. Exaggerate one element on purpose: shoulder line, head covering, coat volume, hair shape, leg stance. Also remember, contrast of shape matters as much as contrast of tone. A black outfit against a dark environment is invisible, even if it looks great up close. In music video terms, silhouette is the artist's logo in motion. People should recognize the figure from a shared still frame, with no context. In AI generation, you can even prompt for it directly: strong, readable silhouette, clear figure-ground separation, distinct shape at thumbnail scale. Finally, build the world. World is not just locations. It is the rules that make every location feel like the same universe. Define it through 4 parameters: light quality, hard or soft, direction, color, temperature, texture density, clean or decayed, smooth or rough, organic or geometric, spatial scale, cramped or expansive, vertical or horizontal, and material palette, what things are made of: concrete, wood, glass, fabric, vegetation. Then write one world rule that constrains everything. Nothing in this world is new. Everything is reflective. This world has no straight lines. A single sentence like that will save you weeks of confused decisions. It also gives AI something it can actually obey, especially with negative prompts. No natural sunlight, no modern materials, no vegetation, no straight lines. Here is where it gets powerful. Persona, palette, silhouette, and world have to reinforce each other. A fragile persona inside a brutalist world creates tension. A saturated palette against a desaturated environment isolates the figure.